going on, birds? Brune man, my kitties, they're in there. We'll go see them in just a second. I think Meow doesn't like being on camera because he seems to move the camera every single time.
Every night. I brought this straw out here and look what the birds did to it.
That's kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down in there.
Is there a lot of poo in it? Doesn't look like it.
Not too bad.
This guy will help us. If he finds it, he'll eat it. Hey, birds, every time we start filming, one of you starts talking. Why? How do you know?
I just want to be on camera.
Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. It is New Year's Eve. And with the new year, this year specifically, it's quite literally like a line in the weather sand.
Yeah.
Like we had, you know, fall-y coming into wintry. We had a couple of cold spells here and there, but they were short-lived. I think winter's here.
It's here.
You know, it's 41, 42 degrees, and I think the feels like is 27. It's windy.
That's silly.
Yeah, so we're layered up. Shannon a little more so than Kyle.
As usual.
I'm Kyle, by the way. This is Shannon. This is our beautiful 20 acres. And this is our homestead.
Yeah.
So we got to do the chores, got to get the guys ready. Shannon and I are both kind of on the mend from our colds. I'm happy to report we're doing a lot better, but there's still a little bit of, you know, every once in a while.
Dealing with some sinus stuff, sinus pressures. I'm trying to quit Monster, guys, so talk about some caffeine headaches.
Yeah, I'm not a big New Year's resolution person. I just kind of figure if I can't change any random day of the year, why am I going to pick one day out of the year and then try to fight it the rest of the year?
Well, I already started, so I got a little jump start on it before the new year.
So it's just you picked a random day and said, let's do it.
I'm hoping that it helps.
You're wrangling your birds? I think ultimately it would be a great idea, babe. You can do it.
Thanks.
Chad
I
did it.
appreciate that.
Are you making me do it with you?
I'm not making you do anything. It's just something I'm doing for myself. Have you given the birds worms yet?
I'll do it too, monster. I love my caffeine. I can switch to coffee. I like my coffee. No, these birds have not had any worms.
Oh, well, no wonder they're so talkative.
Hi, Lavender. Loretta. Birdie. Whoa! Bruno's the biggest bird of them all.
You run right into him every time.
This guy eats quite literally anything and everything. It's terrible. But he's a country dog.
Maybe this will get him to be quiet.
For 5 seconds, maybe.
Bruno's trying to catch him out of the air. He's so funny.
Bruno, man, let the birds have their worms, man. You got all the treats in the world. Okay, so if you guys haven't been with us a long time, we just got 2 cats. We were kind of calling them barn cats, and then I got to know cats better and all this. They're not really barn cats. They're not going to live in a barn. I don't have a barn, so that's easy. But they are going to be our semi-feral, semi-domesticated K&S cats. You know how we do animals. Ready to go in?
Yeah, I got my bucket to sit on.
Bruno, no sir. We'll stay out here, buddy.
Oh, it smells a whole lot better in here.
Yeah, it does. Shannon and I, well, Shannon came in and did all the hard work. She did leave their little bowl. You can see where they like to curl up and cuddle, and they both will do it. Who's in which house today? They switch almost every day. That's Kit's Tushy. Hi, Meow. I can see your little nose. There's your face. Let's see if they'll come out and hang out with us. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sure you can still hear the birds. Just imagine it's a whole lot louder for Shannon and I. It's just what you get out here. Hopefully they'll move on here before
I
too
hope
long.
so. We've given them food, we've given them worms, but, you know, they're birds.
They like to talk to us. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. You can fly on now. Sometimes I speak Guinea. I don't know. So guys, tomorrow marks the 2-week date that we have had the cats. And if you remember, when we first got them, the lady that runs the cat rescue shelter, she told us it could take about 2 weeks. That's kind of the recommended time that you keep them confined, and that way they get to know you. And Shannon and I have spent a lot of time in here, shared a lot of that with you guys. I come in and cuddle with him every single night. We tell bedtime stories. It's fun. And they're getting along really nicely. They're very good to us. Shannon's got really rapid, fast hands. Call them fast hands. And so sometimes when she moves, she's a little abrupt. And with skittish animals like goats or cats or whatever, sometimes she gets bit.
Not bad. It's just a warning of, hey, you need to slow down a little.
Yeah, you got to move like a cat, move fluid, you know. But it's just Kit, right? It's not Meow.
It's just Kit. Meow loves me.
And he's not drawing blood.
No. It's just a friendly little reminder of, hey, you need to move slower.
Yeah. Well, and Kit's food protective, right?
Yeah, Kit doesn't like you to mess with his food.
Kitty.
I did come in here and rake out all the straw and put some DE and some lime down, and now I'm gonna put fresh straw in. We brought a cat box in here, so I've been coming in and cleaning that out and giving them a designated place to go to the bathroom, so hopefully it doesn't smell too bad. But
It's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
You did
but
great.
Also our hope is that they're not gonna have to be in here for too long.
Yeah, so the next step, guys, Bruno does come over here and see them. He checks on them. And if I'm being honest, I think he's kind of guarding for them.
I think so too.
You know, he will mark around the outside of the run. He no longer comes over and just incessantly barks at him, but he will come over and kind of tease and rile up Meow. Kind of easy to do.
Very easy.
So I'm hoping they're kind of building a relationship. And I think the next step, which makes me very anxious, but we're gonna do it in bite-sized chunks. The next step is I'm gonna put his harness on him and his short leash, and we're just gonna come in here. The cats won't come up to him. Dogs and cats, they'll be natural in the way that they always act and stuff. And I'm gonna do that very soon. But at the 2-week mark, it's time. And I think these guys, based on how they come over to the door and stuff, I think they're ready to come out and hunt.
Yeah, I think
at
so
night.
too.
And I am absolutely ready for them to come out and hunt at night. I just don't want Bruno and Herc to scare them off so they never come back.
Me either.
So we're doing our best, but we're taking our time. And I don't know that they're gonna come out this morning.
I don't either, because usually Meow's already out here by now.
Well, and he stuck his head out, but he was like, hey, it's kind of cold out there.
Hey, Meow.
Hi, Kit. Come here, kitty. Hi, buddy. Yeah, let him come to you. Oh, Meow with the big stretch.
Oh, big stretch, Meow.
Yeah, kitty. Yeah. There's my kitty. This is Kit Kat right here. Yeah, that's my boy. He loves his head scratches, his face scratches. He says it's cold out here. He's nice and warm from his heated house. Yeah. In
They're
fact,
on a 5 right now.
we've only got him on a 5, and I think tonight it's supposed to get down below freezing pretty well, isn't it?
Yeah, down into the 20s, I think.
Yeah, so we'll probably crank those things up. I believe the highest setting is like 130 degrees. And
That's way too hot.
Well, it's not to the touch, it's just the actual heating pad. And so because they have that plush bed, it doesn't actually get 130 degrees to the contact. But
Okay.
that is, that's what you'll need to combat what's coming up. Hi, Kitty. What you think, Kit Kat? I know it, buddy. Meow started to come out. He stretched his
Meow.
leg out. Here, kitty. Come on, Meow.
He's just eating it up, going
Kit
back and
says,
forth.
I'm outside of the house. Just love on me. I didn't think I would enjoy these guys as much as I have. Since they've really come around and they love the attention and whatnot, it's just when they crave it and they come to you, it's perfect.
It's cute.
You know how we are. We like pets. Yeah, I want them to work, but they've got their working mentality. When they come out at night, you can see them when they get up on the roosting bars and everything. Okay, well, the birds won't stop making noise.
They're driving me crazy.
Yeah. So we want to show you something we did in preparation of the cold. We were very thankful for yesterday's weather. And then we'll go down and we got to feed them goaties and Mr. Herc. All right, kitties. Okay, Kit's going to get his treats. Meow, you better get over there so he doesn't eat yours, okay?
He's going to eat all your treats.
Bruno, can't you tell your birds to be quiet and they'll listen? No, I just want to snack on their poops and tease them every once in a while. So if you guys remember last year, we had a really cold spell where it just wouldn't let up. And during the day, that's when we usually rely on it. If the sun's shining, kind of thaw things out, get a fresh start, melt the black tank, melt the gray tank, keep things from freezing. We lost last year, and Ken, Shannon's father, came and saved the day. We had to run
in the cold.
In the cold. I mean, it was the worst time to have to do it, and he very selflessly came over. I think it's because of Shannon, not because of me, but I don't care. He saved the day.
Yeah, he did.
So, in preparation for that, we wanted to replicate what we had to do. And I gotta say, I'm pretty stinking proud of this. Neither one of us wanted to do this. This is a very tedious task.
We procrastinated quite a bit on it because we didn't want to do it. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah, so you wanna see this? Bam! High quality insulation 0.0? No.
Oh, man, some of the tape's already coming
Well,
off, though.
I did some really interesting work there. There's layers of tape on that.
We may just need to get a little bit more. No big deal.
But the key, guys, you've got to keep the cold air out from under the camper. Our water inlet is right here. Now, last year we insulated the snot out of that spigot. There's straw in there in one of those concrete cylindrical forms. Put a plastic bag over it, haven't touched it. I think that's gonna be sufficient. Water hose is heated. And then of course we blocked the inlet. There's some insulation inside there. I think we're gonna, yeah.
I think we're going to be good this year.
Thanks, Bruno, man.
He says, I'll clean your trench out for you.
But we got all this up here, and then JR brought us some of that thin insulation. We call it the flexible, I don't even know what it's actually called.
I don't know, but we're calling it flexi insulation.
The flexi insulation. And so on our corner seams, we had some gaps and things that we couldn't really fill in with the hard foam. And so we wrapped this around, duct taped it, and yes, that is spray foam. I went all the way around this thing, found some gaps, put some spray foam in. We're just trying to give ourselves the best chances for success and not freezing up.
Oh man, I hope it works this year.
Oh, and our poo pipe? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't have a better name for it. Shannon even insulated that because when it gets really, really cold, we will leave the faucet running inside the camper just a little bit, and that'll keep water flowing through the whole water system out here in hopes of it not freezing. But that means there's constantly water coming out of that gray tank, the top pipe there, and it's running down here. You don't want that to freeze up or you got even more problems. Last year, our black tank froze up for a minute. Yeah.
That was a problem.
That was terrifying. I am a black tank battler, and I am the emptier, I am the cleaner outer, that's my job. Take it very seriously, and you don't want a black tank freezing. You don't want expanding material in your black tank. If you don't know what a black tank is, that's where all your toilet flushes go, all of them. And you can't just leave it open. So stuff's building up in there, and then you got to empty it. So I pay attention to the weather, and I try not to let there be too much stuff in there.
Bruno. Okay guys, so it was really windy last night. Really windy. And all of this extra foam was just out here on the ground, and the wind blew it all over the place.
Yeah,
so.
we went and picked up a whole bunch of it. And
We
it's
did,
up
but-
there in the trash on trash day, but
Bruno's helping us out a little bit.
somehow we must have missed some. I am happy to report though, guys, you see all the duct tape. This is not the easiest thing to do. That's where the old footing for the house was, so we blocked that hole off. I think you did a great job on this corner, babe.
You did a great job.
I was talking to myself. I was calling
Oh,
myself
okay.
babe. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Are we ready? Silly guineas. Goodness. Look at that foam job. Ooh. I really enjoy that expanding foam more than I
Do
should.
you?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. But I did get it on my hands and my shirt and my pants, and it doesn't come off.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, so wear gloves. I don't know. Last year we put the straw bales around here. We may still resort to that.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets bad enough.
Yeah, but the key's gonna be, I gotta have Kit and Meow out so they can do their job, because I think those straw bales, what they did for us last year was they drew the mice in. You know, I've got to do a little bit more pushing the rock up to the insulation to help close those seams, but you know, mice, guys, they can get in, it's incredible. So even if they're under the camper, whatever, we've got the steel wool still in all the inlets throughout the camper. I just want Kit and Meow out before we bring the straw over so that they can do a little mousing for us. Good job, babe. The insulation looks wonderful.
Good job to you.
Bad job, Bruno. You need to pick it all up and bring it back over here.
Bruno did a really good job. He was out here the majority of the time until he just got completely exhausted
And
and crashed.
Yeah. One final note on this, guys. That stuff that's plain white, I got that from Menards to save a couple bucks. from that stuff. Well, it's whatever that brand is. Is that Lowe's or Home Depot? Either
They
way,
have it at both of them.
yeah. I have to admit, I like this stuff a little bit better. It is a little bit easier to work with. That is very rigid, very easy to break. It's not very forgiving. So when we put it down, try to push rock up to it, it really pushes the bottom. Not a big deal, but we saved, I think, like $1 maybe per piece.
I don't
Looking
even know,
back,
yeah.
I would go with this stuff over here. I think its R value rating is just a smidge higher even.
Well, it also has the foil stuff on the back of it, whereas the stuff we bought doesn't have the foil on it.
Yeah.
Lessons learned.
So we cheaped out. I think insulation wise it's going to be okay. It's just a little less than ideal to work with that versus the other stuff. Okay, that's the update on the insulation. We're going to leave it as is and see how it does. Worst case scenario, we put a heater underneath there, thaw it out, and take another attack. What? Oh man, we did have some wind last night, didn't we, buddy?
The wind blew your rope ball out of the tree.
Yeah, I got that thing stuck up here. And we came out this morning. We had 35-mile-an-hour wind gusts last night, at least. I got to admit, the camper was
I felt
moving.
it. Yeah.
But this boy came out this morning and said, "Hey, my ball came down. Let's play." So we played, and we're gonna play some more. You get this way before it's time to go down and see your big brother and your goats, huh? I know. So scary. All right, silly boy. We got some hungry animals down there. It's their turn. You're with us all day. He's not concerned.
No, he doesn't care.
All right, bub, come on. Let's go see Herc-Man. Let's go see the Herc-Man. And all them goaty guts. You're just gonna...
He's gonna take your legs.
Come on, you crazy. Herc, buddy. Hi, big man. Are you gonna give him your ball? No.
Yeah, we knew better than that.
Not gonna do that. Herc had so much fun on his outing to clean that trail up.
Oh yeah, he was exhausted too. He came and crashed on the haircut.
He laid down the rest of the day. Got ready for work that night, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, I know. Oh. This boy has polar bear fur. I don't know if you've ever looked up polar bear fur. I'm not the guy to teach you, but it's something about polar bears that allows them to live in the extreme cold. And this boy, let's see. Oh, he's warm.
Yeah.
He's so warm. He doesn't feel the cold, do you, big fella?
I know. I have new gloves on. You got to smell them.
New stuff, Mom. What this? Hi, buddy. Oh, my big guy. My big guy. Yes, sir. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? We'll get you some food. I love you too.
Hey, Koopaloo.
I'm going down. Oh, one of your pieces of notice how I call it your insulation?
I
whenever
know.
it's-
What's up with that?
Well, I don't know. You just let it fly all over the place. Hi, buddy. One of your pieces of insulation made it into Goatville.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Was he having a fit?
Well, no, all the goats have been picking at it.
Oh great.
So not only is the insulation down there, but there's 1,000 million little pieces of that foam.
I'll go pick it up.
Thanks. I'll bring you the Jackery and the shop vac if you want to vacuum up all the little white stuff.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, that's his jawbone we found. Bruno is the finder of all things on the land. I know, Hercules. So guys, we've learned this is a bittersweet setup. I'm very happy they have it. They love it, but you can see my haircut, my tier 1 is taking a beating because this is what big guys like Spruce do. But they enjoy it. We do need to come up with a place. I've kind of wanted to see how many of them used it, how much they liked
Yeah.
it. But I want to come up with a place where we got another one already.
Yep.
And I mean, you would have to like concrete You'd have to cement a post in the ground if you just wanted a dedicated post for it. And even then, I don't know if it'd hold up.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm not going to ask you to. I'm not going to do that. But we'll come up with something, won't we, Koopa Loopa? Koopa boy. Oh, I know it.
Those boys are going after it.
What you think, little Mario? You got a little fluff going. Whoa. He comes in like a wrecking ball. And then he doesn't want attention. Spruce it loose. Spruce it loose.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Sassy pants, don't do it to me now. Stinker pot. We just want to love you. Look, Larry will let me love him all day long. So will my Koopa Loopa. Okay, you guys ready for some food? Let's get you rolling. Mama, you got a little fluff going today, don't you? Staying warm. Man, look at the... Oh, yeah. Good luck with that, Koopa. Hey, I don't know that we're going to get our security deposit back on our last rental from Retired Ralph's Rental Emporium.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What were we renting?
Well, he's got a rake. Retired Ralph's Rental Emporium rake for my tractor. Remember that trail we cut?
Yeah.
I took a lap on the rake. Well, I took a lap on the tractor with the rake and tried to kind of clean it up. Uh-huh. And I broke 2 of the tines off.
I'm glad it was you and not me.
Broke them. Snapped them. Yeah, I didn't see it coming, and all of a sudden I heard. So guys, you got to do me a favor. Retired Ralph's Rental Emporium. That's my dad, Grandpa Doss Farms.
Grandpa Doss Farms.
Yeah, don't tell him. Don't. I just may not ever return the rake, or when I do, and I unload it, I'll accidentally drop it at his place, and we'll say the ground broke it.
There you go. It's a great idea.
Yeah, I got to get that deposit back.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That guy, he's got a lot of patience for me.
Yeah, he does.
Come on, kiddos. Blue and babies. Come on, Blue and Daisy. Always make sure I don't forget where they live.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Bluesy. Earl's voice, man.
I love Earl's voice. Look at his mohawk.
It is getting a little bit deeper, isn't it? Ain't nothing like the pipes on that guy. Herc's over there trying to pull Bruno's ball.
Oh my
through.
goodness.
I just want the ball. Hey. This system never changes, guys, and you've never been able to get food through the fence. I don't understand. Spruce, you getting that voice warmed up? Whoa. Ooh. Can you sing, what is it, Old Lang song, Ong Lang song? The New Year's song. You guys are making the weirdest noises. All right, Weege man. Larry, come over here, bud. Nope, not for you. Oh, who pooed in your feeder? Come on, Larry and Harry. Come on, boys. You know where to go. You know where to go. And success. You know, many years ago, New Year's Eve, we'd have had like plans, you know,
Yeah.
like we'd hang out with friends and going to town and all that.
We got no plans.
Football.
There's football on tonight?
College football all day, starting like now.
Oh, okay.
Bowl games.
Perfect.
Yeah. Does that mean we've gone country or we're getting old, or yes?
Both.
Okay. Either way, I'm looking way more forward to that than anything else we've ever done on New Year's Eve.
Me too, babe.
Oh, anywhere and everywhere. Harry.
He's like, I'm gonna sneak over to Herc's
He
food.
thinks we can't see him. Guys, there's nothing in there. Yeah. Just some powder. You want some powder? Is that it?
Got to get every last drop.
Hair bear, that long, man, is this ever going to stop growing? It's a mile long. You couldn't stand that all the way up to save your life. Such a unique looking goat, man.
I love him.
I do too.
So speaking of winter prep, yesterday I brought down several bales of straw and put them in the hay hut, and we're gonna sweep out the goat shed and put fresh straw down in there. We're gonna put fresh straw down for the cats. Just try to keep everybody warm with as cold as it's gonna get over these next few nights.
Woo! That's his cool down lap. He just dropped a Herc bomb and he's got to
Oh my
cool it off.
goodness.
Everybody's in harm's way until his bottom's cooled off. Whew!
That was a good one, Herc.
You should have smelled it. I want
Aw.
this ball.
I don't think it's gonna fit.
Herc, I would totally give that to you for a little while if it weren't for the fact that Bruno just got it back today. Look how
Look at Bruno
he's
watching him.
intrigued. Don't steal my ball, Hercules. Here, do you need help?
Bruno's like, but it's mine, Herc.
Was that Herc?
Yeah. It must be really stuck.
Can Bruno not get it out either?
Uh-uh. He's trying.
I think he was kind of teasing a little bit. That wasn't very lodged in there. I know, Herc, man. I know, buddy.
Bruno's like, I don't want you to have my ball, Herc.
Yeah, not that one.
I know, it's like his favorite.
It's an odd looking goat in the goat shelter. I don't think I've ever seen a goat do chores either. You're doing great.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, thank you.
You know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna clean it out. I'm gonna put fresh straw down, and they're not even gonna sleep in here.
Probably not. No, I came out this morning and they're laying down in Goatville. I
They're
mean
so-
laying. Like Blue cuddling with Dookie, Luigi was down.
You're so
I
silly.
was like, what are you doing? I mean, they did kind of seem like they were in a little pocket where maybe the wind wasn't getting them, but
Oh, okay.
it wouldn't work near as well as this building. But what do I know? I ain't a goat. Sometimes I might be a goat. I don't know. They're still holding up pretty well. Look at all the dirt spots on the walls where they lay and lean. Seen some wear and tear in here.
Babe, you should be really proud of this shelter. This is the first thing that you built, and it's still standing, and it's out of pallets. So,
I like that the qualification for it to be a good building is that it's still standing.
well, that is a pretty major part.
I do agree, because I know some people that build things that blow over in the wind. Are we ever going to let that go? It's been like 3 years since it's happened.
Are you ever gonna let it go? I don't know.
Nope. Yeah, this was the first, I guess I would call it a pole barn style, where we got all the little deck blocks. Every single one of the posts is on a deck block. And I just kind of scraped this area out and leveled it with my dad's little Kubota and put up these, put the support 2x6s across, and then I put in some 2x4s so that we could get the siding on and all this stuff in. And I had never, ever built anything like this before. And we do have all the animals up here with their birth dates, because we talk about it all the time and it's hard to remember.
We can't keep them straight.
I know. I can't believe how old some of these guys are going to be. The Herc man, where's he at? He's going to be 3 years old in April.
That's
3 years.
crazy.
It feels like he's still just a baby.
He is.
Did you get all your zooms out, buddy? Nice and calm now.
Thank you.
Good boy. You're staying here with us. Yes, sir.
You got a knife, babe?
You don't have a knife?
Not on me.
Well, why do you own a knife? It's not on you when you're out here working.
Story of my life.
Knife? Where's your flashlight?
It's in the camper because it's daylight. I don't need a flashlight yet.
She's never gonna learn. Thanks for my knife back.
You're welcome. Thanks for letting me use it.
If you need a flashlight,
I'll
so
get my
sad.
phone out. You are just so cuddly. I love it.
These are post-feeding treats. You want one, Herc Man? That's for Hercules. Here you go, Bruno.
He's like, I want Hercs.
This guy finishes it in about 4 seconds. That guy takes about 4 minutes.
You know, the other day, Herc took his and buried it.
Did he?
Yeah.
You know he goes back and gets them.
I hope he does.
I know he does. I think sometimes he's just, not in the mood for it. Says, I'll come back for it. Good job, boys.
Yeah, Bruno's done.
You're slow, Hercules. Goodness, you need sharper teeth or something. He's got a big old mouth, dude. It's not as easy for him to do the precise work like you do. Good boys.
Bruno's got a big old mouth, too.
Bruno does have a big old mouth.
Look. Bruno, you're not going to get his. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Thanks for sneezing on his treat.
Bless you.
Oh, you got your cozy slippers on and everything.
Well, I took my boots off and I had my slippers up here.
Did you take all my slippers back down to the camper?
I don't touch any of your slippers.
I wouldn't recommend it. Man, what a year it's been.
It has been a wild year.
A lot of stuff. I mean, I know it is for everybody. It's been a wild year for everybody. But I think our cat is going to...
Our Catahoula?
Our Catahoula, yeah. What, buddy?
Meow.
Can you guys
His
see?
tail's down.
Can you guys see his little swirls in his bottom cheeks? You show him your calyx? Cows don't lick me there. He's a cat. He's part cat.
He is part cat.
Well, this is going to be our New Year's Eve celebration party right here.
Exciting stuff right here.
I mean, we may as well just grab a pizza and call it a day, right?
I think that sounds amazing.
Well, we're going to sit here and reflect a little bit and project a little bit and think about 2025 and some of the projects. We got a lot of stuff. We always have ongoing projects. Sometimes
It never stops.
Yeah, and sometimes we get a hard time, like, Kyle, you built 75% of a bird coop and now it's just over there under a tarp. Well, things come up, We got the cats. We had to configure the run to hold the cats. It's just everything, and it's totally okay. That's our life. That's what we're doing now. Sometimes it gets a little chaotic, but...
Yeah, it's just all a work in progress, though. Progress or process? I say that wrong.
Progress. No, you got it that time. If you hadn't questioned it, you just confidently go on. My cushion.
How's your cushion
It's like
feeling?
a heated cushion. Yeah, this is nice.
It's pretty cute.
Well, Shannon and I went on a little date last night, had a little steak dinner. It was a long day and didn't go the way we had planned, and it was okay. And it finished out nicely.
This is our cat, guys.
I'm not even listening to me. I'm thinking about him. I'm looking forward to seeing later how silly this looks.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. These are bad habits. Nala she didn't do this. She was very domesticated. She was very civilized. She was a princess. This guy, country boy, farm
He's
dog,
wild.
He's watching his Herc man down there. Herc's down there doing his post-eating guarding, a little barking. Yeah.
Meow.
And he waits. Yeah, he waits until he hears Herc say, "Come out and help me."
So funny.
He is warming up my ears nicely.
Is he?
Yeah. Well, guys, you all mean the world to us. And obviously, if you didn't watch the content that we put out, we wouldn't put it out there. Maybe. We might be addicted at this point. we got to show it. I'm kidding. But I say that to say thank you so much. Thank you for another incredible year of this.
Yes.
We look forward to what the future holds, and we'll continue to bring you guys along the way with us. So thank you so much. And we hope y'all had a wonderful 2024 and you're amped and ready to go for 2025 to make it that much better.
Remember, we're going to thrive in 25.
We're going to thrive in 25, and I'm going to try to stay alive.
Oh my gosh. Thrive in 25.
Thrive in 25. Don't listen to Kyle.
That's the saying for the year.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, guys, we love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See you next year.
See you next year. Yeah. Oh, man, I missed a perfect opportunity, Meow.
Bye.
Peace out, everybody. Meow. You're so confused.
What are you doing, Bruno?
I'm guarding. I'm a guard cat, Tahula. Leopard. Dog.
Bruno.
Yes.
Bruno.
What?
Happy New Year.
Thanks. Happy New Year to you. Did you drop your toy back there?
You are so ridiculous. Meow.
Get off of this couch. You're just tearing everything up.